Hello, people YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. We've played golf a lot this weekend. Obviously, the Players Championship was on, so we played a lot of golf. And my channel probably is going to be like a higher percentage of golf than maybe other stuff. But this is at MLB The Show 17, and this is Road to the Show. So the idea here is that you get a player, and you basically just take him from his early career right up through to and potentially onto the MLB. At the moment, we're still in double A. We need to get to triple A. So let's play the next game. This is Shortstop Stories. It maybe doesn't do as well as my other videos in my channel, but I actually enjoy playing baseball, and I've been into baseball for many years. So I think we've actually been kind of not struggling a little bit with hitting. I think we had a home run the last few sets of games there, but we've kind of struggled a little bit. So we really need to get some really good performances back. And our pitcher is in Triple A.
Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball.
I think we get some good averages and stuff, but we just need to sort of be a lot more consistent with the hits.
Kenny Rudd
It's a nice
on the
beard.
mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year at ERA.
I've actually got a lot of games at the moment that I can play, and it's almost like the worst case scenario that I've actually got too much.
And he'll maybe walking out of here with another W.
So we've got 338 average and 12 home runs, so we're actually kind of hitting.
For him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Feel we got what we want.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Herman
It's kind of pop up. Just maybe
the side. So a relatively routine start for the top
not
of the
that
first
well.
here.
Was it high in
So it's on to
the
bottom of
strike
inning
zone
number
maybe?
one, no score.
So we'll go back again. There's a pop out. We'll see where it landed.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yeah, we actually kind of tipped it really. Contact was up and
First
chased it.
pitch on its way. Takes a high
high
fastball for a
fastball.
strike.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Come on, baby. See it.
The windup and the 0-1. Well hit the other
Well, that's
way.
quite a bit hit.
Into the
Yeah,
gap.
that's right in the gap. That should be an extra base.
Through first and hustling for second.
Nah, we'll
And they'll
just get
keep it
to.
going here as he's in.
It's a poor throw to third base, so we might have made it to third, but I actually wasn't going to hit that, but it just came into my eyeball range, and we just decided to whack
Stepping in
it.
and ready for another shot, Charlie Maddox. 0 for
No
1
usual
for
good
him here
at
in
base
this one.
running yet.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. On to the third baseman,
Yeah,
but it's
stay
off the
third.
mark.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Striding in once again, Andy
So we can maybe actually get home
Shackelford
here.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And
There we
that's
go.
through. A base hit.
And
In
scores.
to score, the runner from third.
Wow, well, that's a combination of a little bit of speed and luck. He pulls the ball into the hole right there. You're going to drive in that run, and they have no play on you.
So we're playing for Binghamton. I think we started off with the Corpus Christi Hooks.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren
So we got
McCall.
traded.
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
That was high.
Ball
That
to
could have
begin
been
the
a...
at-bat, 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches
Look at the
for
jump
him
in
out of
that,
the
yeah.
bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and
That's slightly outside the zone.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck.
He's not gave as
He
much to
really
hit in
knows
the
the
last
strike
2,
zone
so...
and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Oh, that was actually a good pitch, right in that corner.
Down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Let's go, big dog.
Ready with another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt.
Yeah,
It's
I would
full
say.
now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Lifted in the air to shallow
Ah,
center
he's gonna
field.
catch it.
Douglas
Straight
is
up.
after
Oh,
it.
it's not.
He
Oh,
can't
that.
get to it. This one's down.
Should get a base hit.
Hey, nice way. Way to drive that one.
So this is a bit of game for us. I mean, it's still on
Ready
kind of
for
rookie
another
level
shot now. Charlie Maddox. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
because I started a new game.
Pitch. See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So
He
no
just
runs
started
on a
by
hit
that,
here, no
that,
errors,
that
one
guy
man
there, and that
left
just
on.
cost him.
Last half of the 5th coming up. Binghamton leads it 4-0. Ready once again, Felipe Barreto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. Relay
Oh,
to
just made
first
it.
in
I was
time, and just like
mid
that,
through
the
there. I
side
was
is
trying to guess
retired.
what button it was.
4 to
Sometimes I've got a habit of
6-3.
going
They
to the
roll
wrong
it up
piece.
to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Bit low, but he just scooped out the duck.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Hatton. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game
just need the
become
one
a
out.
lot
So.
greater.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. McCall.
I still think it's great. Look at the name announced it in
So
game. I
it's 2
just think
runs on
that's
2 hits, no errors, and a runner
it's
left.
probably quite a hard
We'll
thing
look
to
ahead
do.
to inning
Well,
number
it's hard,
8
but it's
now.
probably
And Binghamton
easy at the
is out
same
in
point.
front,
But the likes
4-2.
of FIFA, they just don't bother for years and years, year in, year out, don't put names in. It's just,
Right guy. Go
Digging in
better.
it
once
just really
again.
angers me that a franchise like that, it gets a lot of good
2 for
hits.
3 with a
It's a
double
good
on his
game.
line so far.
You know, you still can't
Here
get your
comes
name
the
in
first
game.
pitch.
Oh, it's a
Saws
broke
him off
bat.
here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first
That
out.
wasn't good.
Digging in now, Hiroyuki Ritter.
Now batting, left fielder, Hiroyuki Ritter.
Nobody out. Potential double
A
play.
2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short.
Roll it up.
To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point.
Probably
in the
one of
ball
my
game, as they're
kind
up
of faults that I
quickly
do in this
2 away
game is
now.
that I always go to
A
first
really
base.
good pitch for
I
the
forget
pitcher
the
right
double
there.
play
Down in
scenario.
the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Nice jump through there.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks.
Well, that's
and
going to be a
runs.
win.
A 4-game
I
split
think our
happens
team-
to even the best of teams. The
I think
key
our
is they
team's
didn't
struggling.
panic or press. They just came out here, played their game and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do.
I still
Well
haven't
done.
seen any
4-2
tops
the
cards,
final score
which I'm
tonight.
really
The
disappointed
Rumble
at.
Ponies get their 30th win on the
It's
road
kind of
so far this
it's kind of just a
season.
nice little touch at
Alexis
the end where
Valdez
you get your
gets the
player
win on the mound, his first of
posing
the
in
year.
a
Kenny
tops
Rudd
trading
was
card,
only able to work 4
baseball
innings as
card.
he takes the loss.
I've not seen it yet.
Pablo Enriquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll
I'm not
just
saying
about
that
do
we
it. For
deserved
Harold Reynolds,
a
Dan
player
Plesac,
of the
and our
game there,
entire
but
crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check
so
out
2 for 4, not bad.
Final line score.
A double and a single.
For the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 4 runs, 7
Let's
hits,
go ahead and play the next
no
game.
errors. They left 8 men on base.
I'm actually going to just save up maybe another couple of training points there.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this
Yeah, we're
presentation of
58,
minor
54,
league
so
baseball. Tonight,
we've
game
got a
2
winning
of this 3-game
percentage,
weekend
but it's
series
not
between the Binghamton
it's
Rumble
not huge.
Ponies
It's
and
kind of
the
marginal.
Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Danny Klein is on the mound for game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks, and what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters.
Let's try and get
And
let's,
if he continues
we
to
want to
keep
get
guys
hits.
off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Sent in the air
come
out
on.
to straightaway center. Will reach out with one
got it.
hand to make
It's a
the
good
catch
hit,
on
though.
the move,
It's a
and
solid
that
hit.
ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Striding into the box, Chris Stanbridge.
So I don't know, the weather's it's kind of sunny at the moment. I would have got here a bit double plate.
Hey, we got one.
The 1-2 pitch, chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. They'll force it up to second, and they do
Nah,
get
it's just
the
a bit
out
too
there.
late for the double
But
play.
wisely, no thought of a return
See, I should actually
throw,
go
and
over
the
to third
inning will
base there.
continue. At the plate, Peter Tavares is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Nobody out.
Slow roller out to short. McCall has it. Throw just in time
Just in
as they
time.
get him by
That was a
an
close
eyelash.
play. I actually just
Now
managed
for
to
a look
nip
at
in front of the
defensive
third
alignment for the
baseman there.
visitors. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Make sure the sound still. Yeah, sound still record.
Ready
Here we
for
go.
another chance. Darren
Leading off for
McCall.
Right, let's try and get something out of this. We want to try and always get something out of every game.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Oh, that was
And that
after that was the
changeup
middle of
makes
the
him
plate. There,
jump
that
a
was actually
swing
quite a
and a
good
miss.
pitch.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first
It's a
pitch
sidearm
for
pitcher,
strikes.
so it's
When you
quite
do that,
kind of deceiving.
set
His
yourself
ball's
up
kind
for
of low.
great success.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it
So
just
0-2
sort of
now.
dies when it gets close to the plate.
Grounded to third.
That's a weak one.
Fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
0 for 2.
Stepping in, Darren
Come on,
McCall.
let's get
Goes 0 for
something.
2 thus far in this one.
McCall.
Got a
Ready
call
to
here.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, come on, that's a hit. That's a
There's
hit.
a gap in left center.
And that's extra bases.
Around first, digging for 2.
No.
I'll tell you, that's one
Probably
of the
in a
first
close
good
play at
swings
third.
we've seen anybody put on this guy so
They
far.
might have
He's
made
been
it,
throwing
but
the ball really well.
it's touch and
But that
go.
was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now to the plate, Charlie Maddox. 0 for 1
so-
here in this one.
Charlie.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
So my channel's actually steadily growing. I'm getting
Hit
the
the
odd
other
subscriber
way out toward right field.
here and there.
Barreto is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
I'm not going to tag up there. So it's steadily growing.
Stepping into the box, Trent Scandura. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Scandura.
2 out here and a runner at second. right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning
so
is
we're actually
over.
so
No runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Yard Goats are out on top. 3
So I'm trying to always think of new stuff to do on my channel, like different ways of playing games.
Now at the plate, Darren McCall. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Dan.
Do another hit.
They don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Down the third baseline, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside
almost
pitch
right
there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video
that
room
side arm throw really is.
It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand.
Need it.
Won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, there's an infield
Quite a slow hit there, but it gives enough time to actually reach first base.
I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Yeah, that was actually good. Maybe not the best hit in the world, like hitting it out, home runs and stuff.
At the plate, Charlie Maddox, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Trying to see if we can maybe got 2 steps there.
Line drive to left. Velasquez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
All we really want to do in this is just because it is our career. It's not like a team performance. Sometimes you can't do much.
So stepping in,
and defensive play here, 2 out, nobody on. So it's just a simple first base play potentially.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. McCall.
Sometimes you just take the time with that. Other times you're more pressurised.
Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up.
But you really don't want to make fielding errors, and you want to bat well. That's really what it's all about.
Well, it's almost automatic for this.
So the Yard Goats win.
Another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
Tonight's ball
not bad
game
from us. I think we were 3 for 4. 3 for 5.
11th win,
I believe.
as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Wyatt Holdridge wraps it up for the save, his 40th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening for my partners.
Just skip the 3 points. You're going to get a big tally of
We'll have a
points.
pinch hitter coming up here with the runner at first and nobody out.
So in this game we're pinch hitting, which is actually quite a difficult thing we can really do with
Some action out in the
here.
bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Darren McCall.
On the ground up the middle.
Oh, that's a hit. That's good. That's what we want. Because pinch hitting's quite kind of critical. If you can come off, and actually get the hit, it's quite a biggie. What picks have we got? Ball and play.
Left fielder, Charlie Haywood.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to
No,
do, as
awesome.
the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
This is
I
actually
think
having
he's trying to
a
be a
score
little
here.
too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good
5
news
set.
is he has a
Could
force
do
to
with
get on
getting
base. The
a
bad
home
news,
run
the
clear.
single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock is in pursuit. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the
I'm
board.
winning home.
1 run is scored. 2 runs have
Easy.
scored.
So we did quite well there. We came up for
Yeah,
pinch
he
hit,
squares this thing up beautifully.
and we
and
actually
blasts it
got a
to the
hit
depth,
and
all the way
we
to the
scored a
wall.
run. Well,
Then the only question that remained was whether
came home,
2
so that was
or 3
actually
runs
quite
were
good.
going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
It's a good hit right in the middle
Dario
there.
Alvarez gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for
to take
Binghamton,
over on the mound and start the home
68,
7th.
Dario Alvarez.
So that'll probably do it for us. So We did well there.
It's always
As I
nice
say,
to give your
like,
fans
we've
at
not
home
got
something to cheer about.
not got the
And
win,
they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win.
but we actually did well.
5-3,
We came
the
on
final
and
score
we
in
did our
this
job
afternoon's
basically.
game. Eddie Butler earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Wyatt Holdridge records the save, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Another defeat for the Binghamton. As I say, we came on and we did our pinch hit duty. Time to confidence. That's that series ended. We might get a wee bit of interaction here, maybe. Post game summary. Back at the clubhouse. I don't know if there's anything really positive on the social media feed. Let's just see where we are in terms of league. I think we're 7 games back. So yeah, we're kind of struggling team wise. Yeah, let's just see. I can see what equipment, because sometimes I pick up new stuff in my packs. So I just want to really see. There's a that one's got both of those ones. Bat, I think we're using that bat. Oh, we'll go with this one. That's good. Mind you, that's got more power. Yeah, I'll go with this one. I'll try. Let that go be equipped. I'll go with the Nikes. Got that equipped. Got that equipped. Got that equipped. And that's us done equipment wise. Let's go and play another game. I'm kind of getting towards the end of the season. Quite glad that I just continued my career from 16, because it would mean starting all over again, and then you never really get to finish anything. Because I sometimes don't buy like NHL 16. I got cheap, and I quite enjoy playing it. So I'll probably miss out like a kind of edition of a game.
Stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series.
Quite a close game here. Both get not great
and
records.
the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Zamora will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
The shortstop, Darren McCall.
Hey, seat up and drive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Darren
take.
McCall
I want to start
comes
maybe
on
taking
with one away
pitches
as he
and
looks
not
at a
like hitting
ball.
first
It's
thing it
1-0.
comes to me.
HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8
my
ball
other
games.
player,
Well, Matt, their theme song,
my
I heard it in the
pitcher,
clubhouse. On the road
my
again,
starting
there they
pitcher,
are. I mean,
I
it
think
was a
he
short
played
home stand. Now they're back
Reading.
out there once again playing game
That
one
was
on
the
the
first
road.
one he
They may
played
as well
for.
not unpack their bags. This is a tough trip again.
He
And
went
he won't
to
bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to
I can't
swing.
remember the name of the team he's playing for. I probably
Here he
should.
comes on 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. John is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble.
It was actually
and there
really
are
long,
2
almost
away.
long enough for a home
And
run.
he will
But
scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffed.
Into the box,
Batting
Jim
now.
Heim,
Catcher.
and a chance
Yeah.
now to increase his
Guy
lead if he
sick.
can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Hey, 2 away now.
I went the wrong way.
And that's through, a base hit. Bradshaw rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
2 outs and a pitcher at the plate. More often than not, you're going to
Just
get
kinda
out
went
of
the
the
wrong
inning.
way
But he was
at the start
determined,
initially.
stayed with it, and got the base hit. Not getting him today with 2 outs.
Should have had that.
Now to the plate, Darren
Right, come on now,
McCall.
what's up?
0 for 1 for
Blah,
him here
blah.
in this one.
Darren
Here comes the first pitch.
McCall.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control
Check.
to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh,
Now a
John,
swing and a ball
John,
high
yes.
in the air over toward foul ground. Bradshaw will
Damn.
put this one away, and the side is
wasn't good.
retired. So they pick up no runs. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for
Tim
Reading.
Peniagua.
Doing.
0 for 2 on his
Hey.
line thus far.
Paniagua.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Oh,
And
come
that's a base
on.
hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
That is a great 2-strike approach.
I wouldn't say that was
Put his
an
legs
error,
out,
but
kept the hands
it
back,
went
and
right
just
under
punched
us.
the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
I've also upped the quality of my stream or my
Striding in
my
once again.
videos
Dante.
because my internet's
It's
better.
been
And
0
it's
for
fast
2
to upload,
after
so I
coming
could
to this
kinda
point.
like trade that with slightly better quality.
4-2 our score here as we play
And the
inning number
videos.
5.
Hey, nobody.
Don't know.
Weak grounder back to the
Go,
mound.
turn 2.
He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there.
Again. Quite a tight double play that probably wasn't really on. As long as we got somebody out, that was the main thing. So we got the
Ready
kind
for
of winner.
another shot now. Darren McCall.
Now we really need
Out
to
the
get a
evening,
hit
0
here,
for 2
guys.
so far.
Darren McCall.
Here comes the first pitch. Driven nicely
Oh,
into
that's
the
just a
gap.
hit. It's on the
He
extra.
takes the turn and heads for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself.
I'm not gonna try for third if
Tattoos
it's,
this ball
it
right
looks
here.
good, then I'll go
Tried
for
to
it. But
sneak
nah.
a fastball in on him? No way.
Hey, we've got a hit,
Drives
which
it to
is
deep
keeping
left
a
center
streak
field
going.
gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Digging in, Charlie
Right
Maddox.
fielder number
A
20,
hit in 2 tries
Charlie
so far.
Maddox.
1 and 2, here it comes. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
Go.
The
Score.
runner from second crosses the plate. And the throw in gets away from him.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Yeah, right in the corner.
Trying to pick things up where he left
Let's
off.
go. Let's try and get another hit.
Darren McCall. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Just kind of went the last kick.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
Actually, 1
7th inning coming up. Redding is out in front here.
Right, 1 out. Nobody on.
Batting, center fielder, Neil
Chop weakly to the left. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2
Actually,
quick
quite a
outs.
close play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
that's good.
Darren McCall.
I really just want to get another
here in
hit.
the bottom of inning
This
number
guy's quite
9.
nasty stuff.
Come on, big guy.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first
That's
out.
a couple of weak plays we've had.
Yeah, that's what you
It's
want
not
to
a
do when
defeat
you're
for
playing
the-
on the road. Take
for the Rumble
it right
Ponies.
to the home squad and get a win.
I don't think it's going to be a
Now the
good year
pressure's
for us. I
off.
don't know
They
when they
get rid
get
of the
anywhere
next
near the
two,
kind of
the
playoffs
series
and
is
stuff.
theirs.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Jim Heim earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew,
Yeah,
I'm
play another
Matt
game.
Sturgeon.
I want to keep
This
these
has been a
episodes between what, 30
presentation
and
of
40
MLB
minutes.
The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the
I'm
ShowNation.com.
not going to do any training points yet.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of
So they're
3
58
to start the
58,
league
we're
between the
58
Reading
57,
Fighting
so
Phils and the Binghamton Rumble.
two teams that are not really doing well. So our
Stepping
average
into
is
the
still
box,
decent. It's default to
Darren McCall. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Swing and a soft liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
I mean, we did guess the high
And
fastball,
with that,
but we
here's a
just
glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, how do they go about
Wasn't a
ending
good
the
hit.
losing?
that was hit really straight at somebody.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren McCall. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Line drive to
That's
left.
better.
He dives.
Oh,
Did
he made the catch.
that? He
Nice
did.
play.
What a play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he
Yeah.
didn't miss it. Just
Good
wasn't
play.
able
I mean,
to
it was
steer
just
in a
dipping
direction
down.
that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Oh, yeah, nice. 0 for 2,
Digging
we
in
need
once
something.
again,
We get something.
Darren McCall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
McCall.
Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first.
Maybe I should just
Two
take a
men
few
are in
pitches
scoring
and kind of
position
get
now with 2
in
away.
the zone.
Ready for another chance? Darren
0 for 3, man, this
McCall.
is-
0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not
We're
this
actually
game
winning
so
the
far.
game.
He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
Oh, high,
Oh,
deep.
see you later. I actually put a power swing in that with the square button. Home run. That's our first home run for
So
maybe.
a 2-run shot to left center.
Quite a
Number
few
13
matches.
for him on the year, and it's now
Or
a
games.
6-1 ball game.
2-run homer, 13th of the season, 416 foot.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
That's what we
Into the
needed
box
because
now,
those at bats were
Tim
pretty
Paniagua.
good.
28. Tim
A
Paniagua.
runner at first with no outs here.
Double plate.
Soft liner towards short,
Oh,
and he is in there.
oh. That was maybe a tight play. Maybe we should just have went to plus.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren McCall. He'll see what he can do.
Still love that announcing your name. It just gives so much. It's quite a simple thing. Well, I say it's simple. It's just a guy saying your name and getting it recorded, but it's just such a big thing. Oh, it's a good pitch. This guy's got quite a weird setup.
And the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field.
Oh, it's going to be caught, is it?
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Of course,
hey,
but no cigar.
Having a good record in baseball.
Oh, the Rumble Ponies win, so
games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. Alexander
we win it quite easy, man. But
his third win of the year.
So we got a home run. We didn't get a hit in a home run.
And our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
I'm not happy camper. Oh, easy, Tiger. Easy. Easy, son. One for 5, so that's all we got, just that home run. Do we play another game? Yeah, let's go for it. I want to try and start getting games under our belts here and start kind of maybe getting to the next year.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game. Mike Taguchi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings.
We'll get defensive play to kick off the ball game, which is good.
When you look at that,
Just
too
need one
many
out.
runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Oh, and he can't pick
Oh,
it
it's
up
fumbled.
cleanly.
Still
And a
gets
good
no.
effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning. In now, Darren McCall. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that
Wise
bounces
to
to
let
the
that
plate
go.
for
A
ball
little change
1.
up, hits it up.
Now the pitch. And the
that
fastball
was
hitting
kinda hittable
93
there.
on the gun. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll go
Change
off
up, man.
speed
That's
here
2
as this
change ups
pitch
he's had
misses.
really
It's 2-1.
well outside the plate.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play,
Just
so
late
that'll
with
move the count to 2-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Okay.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right.
So what's he going to
just
play
out of
here?
the
What's he
strike
going to
zone.
do?
But listen, when you're a 300 hitter,
I'm
you
going to
don't
high
chase a
fastball,
lot
which
of
might
those
not really
so-called
deliver.
pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Oh, just popped
Straight
it
up.
up. Miss!
Blanco is there, and the side is retired.
That was a better at
Happening
bat
this
because we
time
actually
around.
drained
On now to
pitches
the
out
top
the
half of
guy,
inning
but
number 2. Reading leads it
we really want to get
1-0.
hits.
Digging in the switch hitter, Oliver
Double play
Peniagua.
here,
Over
perhaps.
1 here in the early going. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him.
No, I shouldn't have
And
went for
a
that. I
reach
should have went
first
for
as
first.
they can't make the play on him.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Now with the
Should have
plate,
realised it was going to be
Philip
too close to play
Bradshaw.
at second.
0 for 1
I should have
for
went
him
for
here in
first.
this one.
Baseman Philip Bradshaw.
Hot shot on the ground is short. McCall. Throw in time for route number 2.
You've got to make that decision really quick. It's like a snap decision about where you go.
Now at the plate, Darren McCall.
Shortstop
Come on.
Darren McCall.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the
Oh,
corner.
is that out? Is it? No, it's foul.
And this had home run distance, but it
Oh,
just
that
does
was a
hook
good
foul.
hit.
Now that is
That was
some
solid
kind of power.
contact,
That's a
yeah.
change up on the first pitch, and he got out in front and pulled it and hit a home run with it. Let's see if he can straighten something
Oh, no,
out.
no, no, no.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
That's
Nothing
some
across
big
here this
in
half.
those two there.
On now to the top of inning number 4. Redding is out in front here, 3-1. Stepping up now, Hector Blanco. Couple of singles.
Again,
to
another
his
double
credit
play,
thus
but we need to
far.
be careful we don't.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Wide throw to us.
Ready once again, Darren
Leading off for
McCall.
Binghamton.
He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
McCall.
Pulls this one in the air out
Come
to
on.
left.
Come on. Come on. He's got it.
Peniagua has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
We've had some decent hits, but they're just falling short. The home runs.
So stepping in, Hector Blanco. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Just need the one out.
Blanco.
Here we go, guys.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no
4-1
errors,
down,
and a man
no.
left.
7th inning.
7th
good.
inning stretch time here at the ballpark.
We're 0 for 3 again.
At the
We need
plate,
to
Darren
just start getting
McCall.
hits here.
The shortstop. Darren
Hey, here we go, here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And we'll
Now a
fastball.
fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball
Here we go,
1.
man. Find a good pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
That was kind of nice to hit.
Evidence of a pitcher and catcher being
2-1.
totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Hard on the ground towards short.
We're gonna get double
And
play.
8 innings have come and gone
He's
now
winning
as
the
the
double play.
inning is over.
Yeah, we need
This
the
one
one out,
pretty
so-
well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. Redding is out in front here.
We're gonna go kind of hitless in this
Well,
one.
maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to
Well,
that
we
bullpen
lose the
quite a
game.
bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to
And
finish
that was
this
0
one
for 4.
to
That
get
was
the win.
pretty
And this
poor.
evening's ends at
So
a
that's probably going to do
7-2
it.
finish.
We'll go back to the clubhouse,
Lewis
see if there's any
Henson.
interactions with the manager. There might be. Go here.
This skipper tries to shock his slumping team back to life.
What the heck kind of nonsense play is this lately? We're trying to be a part of this race. For Pete's sake. This is how you respond. Get it together. Pep talk boost. Activate it 2 times. Points. Yeah, the team's really doing pretty garbage if we're honest. I'm kind of, well, slumped that last game there. I was about 544 points. Get that up to a level. Bunting we don't really need. Fielding. Oh, I think we'll just get that. Let's see, stealing. Might be able to sneak a couple points on that. And I'll go with that. I like to kind of mix it a little bit. Okay guys, that's going to conclude this Shortstop Stories episode. As I say, hopefully people kind of watch it. It doesn't get a lot of hits. Maybe a lot of people don't really like baseball, but it's just something different. I enjoy playing it, so I suppose that's the main thing. So we've got a 2 times boost there. I've got 1 game left, so that'll be the next episode we'll do it. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button. and I'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye.